I was just wondering, like, what other Milford players do you have? Just because I know a lot of Milford players from Overly and Frostburg and stuff like that, and I know the type of players that they had. So they got a lot of fast players. They ran that option and a bunch of bubble screens and stuff like that when we played against them. So like, you have Webby or anybody like that? Or?
We got Garen Thompson, who's our inside linebacker. We have Teddy Dargan, offensive linebacker. Now Alexander was another offensive linebacker. We have Ivan Mitchell, our quarterback, and also he plays wide receiver. Pretty stacked up with Milford players right now. A lot of them. So we're gonna be good this Saturday. That's all I'm gonna say. Just
now,
the game time.
Now it's the offensive defensive lineman.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember him from wrestling. He was a heavyweight when I was in Overly. That was one of my favorite people from Milford. Most of y'all ain't like. I like now though. I like any of y'all except for now and Sleepy.
I got a question for y'all. I'm gonna ask Coach first. In coaching, what's the difference between regular football and condensing everything down in an arena? What's the hardest part for you as a coach?
Well, I was given this opportunity this year to learn the indoor game as well as coach it. There's a huge difference. The speed is 3 times as fast. The hitting is contained. It's contained inside the box. 100 mile an hour, every hit, every play. These guys are all of them, Towson, us, everybody in the league is hard, fast, everything you got. That's why, unfortunately, we've been beat with the injury bug because my guys are playing so hard. They're going 100 mile an hour every play. The speed of the game and the clock. The clock is another one. The clock is against you the minute the whistle blows. The speed of the game is everything. The faster you hit, the faster you run, the faster you throw, the faster you... Special teams. Special teams is completely different. It's consolidated into 50 yards. You're coming 100 mile an hour as soon as that ball's kicked off. Other than that, and you're only 8 on 8. So everything has to be contained inside the box. You can only be inside shoulder, outside shoulder. You can't take a wide 9, can't take a wide 8 on both sides of the offensive line. And you can only blitz a Mike back. That's it. One blitzing linebacker. That's it. Everybody else is in pretty much straight man coverage across the boards. It's a fast-paced game. You actually have a 10-yard start motion. You can use 2 motion guys as long as they're set at the line of scrimmage at the snap. But they can go straight in motion. It's full speed, full go. You can go straight down the field, 1 pass touchdown if you're uncovered. But my guys, we're learning the game. They're all outdoor guys. I'm an outdoor guy. I've been coaching for 17 years now, all through the rec programs. I was at Thundercats Packers. I coached 10 years at Great Charles Rec, varsity at Chesapeake High School in Essex, and actually was promoted to JV head coach as well this year. And I was given this opportunity here to coach these guys. I got a hell of a group of guys. I really do. These guys go 100% all out. We've had a couple of close games, but we're coming out for it. We're coming gunning. We think that we got a real good chance this week to knock down the undefeated. We've got a couple of good additions. We're ready to go.
I love the fact that Coach and Isaiah both, every time they say we will get this W, they look at Jules just to let them know they make you business. Every time they say it, they like, we gonna get this W, Jules. Like every time. Players, y'all answer to it. What's the biggest difference for y'all?
Man, I've been playing this long for a long time. The definite thing that you got to worry about with this league is the speed and the pace of the game. If you ain't in shape, find out real quick. Dudes get the huffing and puffing, and when they get huffing and puffing, they make not no minor mistakes that you can hide. They make a major one. That either lines up in a touchdown, a sack, or something stupid just happening on the field, and your coach cussing you the heck out and reaming you. Then, like Coach said, you got guys going 100 miles an hour, and the hard hits just ain't with the pads on. The biggest thing that you got to remember about arena football, there's one thing that is undefeated in arena football that will never lose: the wall.
And I want to talk about that real quick because I think y'all need a new arena soon. Because when I seen the Maryland Eagles and Philly Hornets, one of the broke half the wall when he got a touchdown. So I was like, this arena ain't gonna last long. So I was like, y'all need some other place to get that place a break here and there. How y'all feel about that? What y'all think about getting another arena to get that a break for a while?
Random King right
So
now.
me being real with you, because I played in there, which is the Baltimore Arena, which is now the Royal Farms Arena. Don't get me wrong, the cost of it is the cost of it financially is a lot of strain to deal with there. But it's a great place to play. But at the same token, arena ball needs to grow to a certain aspect and have a great fan base to be able to bring it to full light, so we can be able to be in there all the time. But also there, you see at the pavilion we got glass up. When you on the real arena field, on that real field, there is no glass. I ain't gonna lie myself, I've been over the wall. It is not fun, and it hurts like a bitch.
You're a pretty big man to get thrown over the wall.
It hurts. Trust me. I was in Alaska and got put over a wall by a big Samoan dude, and I felt not just the wall, chair, my ribs, and all that.
So, for those who don't understand the arena game, Coach, you mentioned that during the off week you guys added players. What's the rules to that?
Well, as long as the players are paid, this is a paid league, so we can draft players from anywhere. As long as they come, they sign their contract, they sign their W-4s, they come aboard, and we can add them onto our team. If we go find them, Coach has found a lot of good. His coach right there, Coach Towson, Coach Butch, he's found a lot of good talent in the past few weeks. But then I went out and I found us some good talent.
Yes, sir.
In the past week, all they have to do as a ball player is contact the BIFL, go to the website, fill out the contract and the W-4, and then they can be assigned a team or they can request a team.
Okay.
As long as there's team availability.
Parkville Baysharks.
There you go. For everybody that's out there that plays semi-pro ball who's looking to take it up a notch, listen to Coach. Go ahead and fill it out. BFIL, is it .com?
The BIFL is the BIFLA. That's what you're gonna look it up under. If you Google BIFL, it's gonna come up BIFA.org. .org, and from there, that'll bring up the whole website. You get to see things from, and me and Zay been doing it for a long time back in, what was it, August? The workouts? And you talk about a grind. We've had some workouts where we dead tired, and we seen the difference from guys that made the workouts in the off season and the guys that didn't. You see it in the product on the field. It's a great product, but you can tell real quick who been working and who hasn't been working their tails off to get to be good and or great in this league.
Before you guys went into it, I was getting ready to ask what was the steps that you guys went through in terms of tryouts and stuff like that. Like, I know it's not so much that says, hey, I want to play for them, and then you just get on the team. I would imagine there's some type of workout or private, workout session or something, right?
And we had crazy workouts all over the summer. Coach Ferran Carter, he put us through maybe about a 45-minute workout. A lot of people don't think that's a long time. 45 minutes, he will have you to the point that you wouldn't be able to walk. You'll try to walk up the field, wouldn't happen. You'll be throwing up and some more. We did 40s ball-wise. We worked out on it. We ran hills, did laps. We did everything you can think of to get our legs right and everything ready for this upcoming season.
Yeah, if you when you go to that site, you'll see them pictures of us in our workout clothes running up the hills. Running, matter of fact, not just the 40-yard sprints like what Carter had us doing, 440-yard sprints, sprinting until your heart drops. Not pacing yourself, going all out. Same stuff that he put NFL players through.
You see that, Remy? After high school, I knew that was done. I ain't want 2 a days. I ain't want no hills. I said, you know what? I wanted to chill. If I'd have played rec ball and then went into high school, then maybe. But no, I went straight to high school, play football, say, you know what? I'm tired of 2 a days. It's a wrap for me.
You don't gotta convince me. I went to Frostburg and instantly hated I liked practice at Overly. You had all your friends around. Man, I went to practice at Frostburg. I can't even say. First off, the rules are different. The practices are longer, the rules are different, and the coach isn't. I'm not going to badmouth the coach, but it's a different type of. You go to D3 and you go to Frostburg, which is a bad school. You think like, oh, this is going to be easy. I'm just going to go there and dominate everything, and then just not go to class and have fun like I did at Overly. But it just no.
He said, no.
The coach came and knocked on my door at 5:30, and it was like 5:30 in the morning. Like, are you ready? I'm like, for what? Practice starts at 6, and if you got a class at 8:30, then you're going to go to class funky. And you have 6 a.m. practice every morning. And then you have your 5 p.m. practice that you're not supposed to have because we're not supposed to practice more than 10 hours a week or 15 hours, whatever the NCAA thing is. So no, I'm well aware that my football days are done. The knees is bad, the ankle's bad. The helmet just rubs this now. That does nothing.
I got tired of hitting the sled, so I was like, you know what? Forget this.
My shoulder was injured my entire senior year.
See?
Injured.
Then I said that to Robinson, and he said, you know what? I ain't got no other tackles, so you can't be injured. So you got to go back to class. I said, so how do Akeem and the rest of them get out of class for doing nothing, them fake injuries, but the lineman can't, you got to go back to class.
My backup was Cannell. I didn't have to do anything. He wasn't.
KG Smith.